Hey everybody, Easi here, yet again. I'm having fun with this. Thanks again for all these questions and comments, you guys. This is what's given me ideas and given me that motivation to keep throwing these videos out. Sitting out here, not in the snow today. We got rain. What a weird winter. End of January and it's raining. And I'm sitting in about 3 feet of snow. So figure that one out. Today's episode, I want to talk about a question I got asked about, which is bulbils, bulbi. I still don't know how quite to pronounce the plural or singular version of it. Really, the question is did I plant them? I did. I put a bunch in. I'm going to look and see if I still have those videos. I thought I might have taken a couple videos of me putting them in. I planted the bulbils, and for those of you that don't know exactly what bulbils are the garlic seed, if you want to think about it that way, that grows at the end of the flower if you let the flower finish. Now, usually you don't if you're trying to grow garlic for the crop. You'll cut what's called the scape off. It's this thing that grows out. It's going to turn into the flower. If you let the flower finish, then you'll end up with these bulbils. There's these super little garlic cloves, very small, smaller than my pinky. And what you can do with those is you can plant them as well. Not only can you plant the garlic bulb that you break into the cloves, you can plant these little bulbils if you have them, if you have some plants that finish the flowering process and the maturing of those bulbils. Now, they are really small and they take years to get to regular size, 2 to 3 years. So if you're going to do this, you have to be patient and be willing to take it through a few stages. I'm doing it partly because I'm very interested in garlic, if you haven't noticed, but also because I've read that it's a good way to refreshen your crop. So I've been turning my garlic crop over for a whole bunch of years now, more than 5, and I'd like to get some younger, fresher plants back into the cycle, just to hopefully keep that thing going for year upon year upon year forever. So when I planted it, I did learn a couple things. They're very small. The holes don't have to be as deep. You don't have to put them 2 inches in the ground like you would, or 3 inches depending on how cold it is, like you would with your regular cloves of garlic. You just put them in, about yay deep, whatever yay is, an inch, a couple centimeters deep. Then I would cover them up. I used a toothpick, or not a toothpick, they're not that small, chopstick. So I used a chopstick to create the holes, and I went dun, 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 dun. I did a bunch of rows, and it was cool, it worked, but it became very tedious, very fast, and I lost my motivation. I got maybe, I have about 3 to 4 foot wide beds, and I probably put about 6 rows in, and it's probably 40 or 50, I don't even know what I got to. I was placing them about every inch to 2 apart because I knew they weren't going to grow much in the first season, so I didn't think I needed to put them too close. And in the end, I still had like hundreds of these little bulbils, and I felt quite defeated in that moment, and with all the effort went into a very small space, and all these ones still waiting to go in, and at the end of my season where sometimes you get a little garlic fatigue after you do, a few 100 pounds or so. What I did was an experiment, and we're going to find out what happens. I basically broadcast spread them, so just took handfuls of them and threw them onto the bed. Didn't care where they landed, didn't care how they landed, didn't care. And then I just backfilled the compost soil over top of them, created that layer, put the mulch on top of that. Now they're sitting in the garden with the rest of the garlic, waiting for things to warm up, waiting for the snow to melt, all that good stuff, and then they'll be coming up as well. And we're going to get a really good idea of the difference between taking the time to create your holes and put all your bulbils in order and just tossing them out. Kind of like rolling the dice, see what happens. I did both to cover my basis, and I'm going to put a video out, of course, once we get results coming off of that. But I want to thank that person for that question, because they got me back thinking about the bulbils again and what I had done and how I think I had forgot to put out the video on it. So just a quick one here today, guys, on the Garden Side Chat. Thanks for checking it out. Remember, as always, I hate to repeat it so much, but it is important. Hit the notification bell. Smash the thumbs up, obliterate that thing, turn it to blue, I think it turns when you hit it. Turn that thing blue, and yeah, tell your friends, and please, please, keep making those comments, please, keep asking those questions, because this is awesome. This is what's getting me going and back into this stuff, And to be able to have that energy come back into my life at this time of year with this last year and all that stuff we've all been going through, it's really nice to be thinking about some things that make me happy. Thanks to all you guys. We will be back real soon, I have no doubt now. And you take care until then. Bye.